Hey scammers, and welcome back to the Scamly channel. I am so excited for this playthrough. Like, you don't even understand, because I've been having this in the plans for many a decades, because most of these characters will be in my up-and-coming machinima series, Deviant Magic, which I am casted for right now. So if you have the time and want to be a VA in the series, VA meaning voice actor, I'll leave the link to the audition in the description box below. So let's get started on introducing the lore and the characters and all that jazz, child. In this world of My Sims, the magical realm is a lot bigger and more inclusive. It's a safe space, kind of, for like all occultic Sims. And they get to be who they are, you know, learn about their cultures without the fear of being discovered by the humans or the human Sims. Also, when growing up, all young occult Sims do all their grade schooling in the magic realm, and in their final years, a select few students are picked to live in a communal house with the other mystic occult students to finish their final year of grade school in human school. So to put it in retrospect, it would be like finishing your senior year in another school. This is not only going to help with their future integration of the human world, but also helps them build tolerance and relationships with Sims of a different cultic background, because a lot of them don't get along because there's this unspoken hierarchy where witches are kind of on the top, and then vampires and werewolves and mermaids, and it's so on. So it's just kind of divided, and this whole project is supposed to help them have more tolerance and for each other as integrate into the human world, because when they go on to college or after their grade schooling period, they are now put into different sorting houses, basically. Like, you'll see what I mean. But you'll see what I mean in the series, because I explain all that in the machinima, so we ain't gonna go through it here. But let's talk about these characters. So first up is Cassandra. She is the appointed house mother over the kids in their year of integration. She's an older elf from the house of Danu. That's one of the houses. It's a house that earth creatures basically go to, like creatures that deal with earth and are earthly creatures, and she's an elf. So anyways, and she will act as their teacher for their occultic studies, as well as the parental figure for the entirety of the house. So that's Miss Cassandra. She a bad, don't it? Anyway, first up for the students, we have Blair. She is a witch. She comes from a very esteemed line of witches who are known for their curses, hexes, and jinx spells. I think she will really be like the room shaker in the house, but we'll see. Honestly, though, Blair is so freaking cute. Like, look at her. She is more on the stuck-up side, though. But, I mean, can you blame her? Like, she is bad as fuck. Like, look at her. These outfits, too. A mood. Anyways. Then we have our little lovable sweetheart, Adrian. He is such a freaking cutie. Also, which, as you can guess from these annoying-ass animations, child, I wish they would change these. But Adrian is from a famous family, even though they're like on the wrong side of fame. But like I said, we'll get into that. In the actual machinima series. So for all you need to know right now is that he is that girl when it comes to untamed magic, period. So, but look at him, he's so cute. Look at these outfits too. Like, girl, all of them have such slate outfits that fit their personality. I'm so in love. Anyway, our last witch is Micah, and guys, like, I freaking love this Sim. He is so fucking cute. Anyway, he is the best friends with Adrian. And they're like the only ones in the house who have a relationship established prior to this program. Micah's family is known for ritual magic and are in charge of the library of knowledge in the magical realm, so he's kind of a big deal. But he's kind of like the family outcast, as he doesn't really meet any of their expectations, but he's slowly learning to not give a fuck. So we're gonna work on that with him, okay? And this is that, and this is period. That's all the witches we have representing the house of Hecate, or Hecate, or however you pronounce it. I like to say Hecate, but you know, that's since I'm doing a series, we're gonna pronounce it that way. Thanks. Next, we got my Queen Julia. She is seriously one of the cutest Sims I ever made. Like, she just looks good. Like, damn. Like, she is our first representative for the House of Poseidon. She's a siren with a no-nonsense attitude, honey. And she's also a Virgo like myself. So we have to, what? Stand. But come on, guys. I mean, look at the material. Look at the material. You can be the judge of it. Like, she looks stunning. Like, look at her siren form. Even though I made her siren form like a little bit on the scarier side, I still love it and she still looks beautiful. So, period. Anyway, moving on, we got the finest one in the motherfucking house, Kai, a mermaid. Yes, I said mermaid. I used the term mermaid in witch as a gender neutral term. Debate your mothers, I don't give a fuck. Anyway, he is so cute and I love his cohesive like island vibe, like a freaking move is like, he's really friendly, maybe a little bit too friendly because he's a bit of a thought, but we stand that. So, like, we gonna be all thought and bopping. You heard? Anyway, yes. Now let's move on to the final two. First, we have Mason. We got Mason from the House of Sekhmet, aka the Vamps, honey. He's honestly so freaking cute too. So I think I said that about like all these sons, but can you blame me? Like, look at them. Like, they're so adorable. And if you lie, I will hit you. I won't, but I'll call the cops and you'll go to jail for lying. I guess he's like the house troublemaker, kind of. Like, not like with anybody else. It's just he's just a troublemaker outside of the house. Like, he's just living his life, though. Like, he doesn't really get... and then on top of that, like, he makes trouble, but he doesn't really get in trouble because he's kind of privileged as fuck. But we won't really get into that in this series either because it'll all be explained in the Machinima series. Also, I didn't say this earlier, but each occult has their own, like, little visible mark to signify what house they belong to, and it's only visible to other occult sims, so humans can't see it, period, bitch. Aside from that, vampires also have their own special physical trait, which is their eyes. Y'all, this is my own lore backup. So anyway, their special trait is in their eyes, which they tend to have irregular eye colors. They're born with like eye colors that aren't normal, so i.e. irregular. As you can see from his beautiful purple eyes, like, look at them. But yes, this is Mason, and we live and we move. Last but not least, we have Valerie, and y'all, can I just say she is the cutest edgy queen I have ever laid eyes on. Oh, I lied when I said Micah and Adrian were the only ones who had a relationship prior, because actually, Mason and Valerie are quote cousins. But they don't got a relationship like that because they can't stand each other most of the time. But in this world, I'll explain this in the series, but I guess I can explain it now since we got the time. In this world, there is his family is the one, like his granddad is the one that turned her grandfather. And so his line is their creator. So that's why they see each other as family. But as actual blood ties, no, they're not actually blood related. But this is something that they see that's deeper than blood relation because they're like, bitch, we made you. We reborn. Like, we made you reborn again, honey. So don't play with us. But anyway, mainly Blair is the one that hates anything with a pause. Insane, so no judgment. But she's literally like the more edgier version of Blair. So I'm so excited to see how those two interact with each other, being alpha females and such, because both of them are those girls and they don't take that mess. Every girl in this series is that girl and they don't take no mess. But anyway, that is the entire house. They will be going to high school. I've downloaded some high school mods. I've downloaded a whole bunch of mods just to make this interesting. If you want to see the mod list, it will be in the description box below. If you want to play with this family, I will leave the I'll leave my origin IG for you to download the family and play with them if you want. Like, it's fine, it's cool. Like, I love them, they're my babies, but they can be your babies too. So yes, and we got a house that I downloaded from the gallery as well, but I'll leave a link to the video to the boy's origin and to his video if you want to see how he built that house, because child, he did his thing. So we're using that. It's kind of like a little, he made like a little supernatural academy, and it is so cute. And I was just like, it's perfect for this series. So anyway, yes, that is the characters. I hope you guys love them. Let me know who your favorite character is in the description box below. I can't wait to start this fucking series, y'all. But anyway, I will see y'all in the next one. And remember, honeys, if you cannot beat them, scam them. Bye, guys.
Break.